Hello, hello. If you're new here, my name is Melmy and I'm a music composer for film, TV, and games. Today we have another special guest, Robert Mai. Yay!
Hello, hello, hello.
Robert is a music composer like myself and is based in Los Angeles, California. He is one of the HoYoFair composers and has worked on the animation called Elemental Warfare. I'll put a link down in the description if you haven't seen it yet. So Robert, can you share us more of like your music background, what games you play, and I guess share a little bit more about like your experience working with the HoYoFair animation?
I didn't start out as like a traditional composer. I actually started as a screenwriter, director, editor, like in Chapman Film School, and that's actually kind of
Oh
where
yeah, I
I,
remember that.
yeah, that's where I slowly kind of made my connections. Where I somehow ended up into the HoYoverse sphere. But it's like long story short, I sort of started volunteering to score short films while I was in film school. I was like working on film sets, making connections that way. I met animator director named Wyatt Hall, who eventually started Winterstellar Studios. And in 2024, he made an animation film called Samurai Blue, which is kind of like based off Initial D. It was like very anime based, very Eurobeat kind of music. And it sort of became pretty popular on YouTube. And from there, I think HoYoFair found Wyatt and contacted him to make a HoYoFair short.
Damn.
And then through that, I started meeting a bunch of other animators. I started making contact with Subutai, with No Tables, with a few other animators and YouTube channels, like a lot of creators in that kind of space who work for Dylan Goo is kind of like the main guy who like everyone else works for in that HoYoverse space, like kind of like that kind of very Red Ruby kind of style animation. So it's all a very small world out there, and I just got really lucky and just kind of fell into that space and just made a lot of fun music for a lot of fun films. So yeah.
Because that's your like niche, right? You love. I remember when we were both
Mhm.
starting composing, like animation is
Mhm.
kind of like what you are really just like trying to pursue a lot more than like other genres.
You and I were like day and night. I was like the happy guy who likes writing happy music, and you're just so good at the really dark, moody, dramatic stuff. And I just it did not come that yeah,
Yeah,
like two sides of the coin, right? But I mean, like
yeah.
I learned so much from just seeing how you score films too, and like see, it
Oh,
seems like
thank
you're
you.
making your way to the light as well with the stuff you've been working on as well, and the subs you've been practicing. So it's and I'm slowly getting more into the darker thriller horror stuff too. So it's everyone.
Kind of like
Goes,
trying out new things right now,
yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So Robert and I, we both met in Los Angeles. We were both kind of like aspiring composers. No, wait, actually, we met. No, if I remember this correctly, we met online first at the composer
Yes,
group.
we met in a composer support group, and then we met in real life at a barbecue. And then I think you're like one of the very first composer people I met, like when I was
Yeah,
first
oh
meeting
my
composer
gosh, it's been a
people.
while. That's like 20, we met like 2017 online.
Yes.
I even
Hmm.
forgot how we first talked. Like it was that long ago. So, Robert, how much do you know about Genshin and what video games do you play?
I know enough about Genshin not to be fired from my HoYoFair projects and kind of get a handle on like what the characters are and like their backgrounds, right? Like I know enough to not embarrass myself usually in each of the projects, but I've never played the games, but my wife has, but I'm a little
Trying to get Robert to play.
I'm getting the
Because,
courage. It's a lot to get into. I love the world of it. I love the style and the characters and all the storylines and like kind of it appeals to me as a gamer. It just takes me a little while to get into, but I know a medium amount about the games, not enough to be an expert in the lore of every single character and like the entire arcs of what's
of
happening. But
course, yeah.
I know enough. Like if you show me certain characters, I can usually recognize them by name and some defining traits or two, and like I know their voices too. Like I get the vibes of it, and I'm starting to know some of the memes and the in jokes
The
and all that.
memes.
Yeah, the memes are fun.
Which characters do you remember kind of like when you were trying to research about Genshin?
Well, one of the first characters I had to work with in the projects was Risley. He was
Mm,
like I think one of the very first, and like I was like he's the tea drinking, really hot fellow that everyone loves, and I don't
The
disagree with
tea
that.
drinking.
Like one of my HoYoFair directors told me like he has a more of a dramatic backstory than other characters, so it was like it lends itself well to kind of like a separate fan story about him. I mean, like I grew up playing a lot of like the Nintendo games. Like my favorite kind of games are platformer games like Mario, and like I love playing Metroid Prime. I also love indie narrative games. I'm currently playing Disco Elysium right now. I play one of my favorite games is Undertale. Celeste is another of my favorite games. I love a lot. Like I love
the
Hollow Knight. I
music
love
of Celeste.
it's so good. Yeah, I love Lena Raine is just one of my favorites. Yeah, Hollow Knight. I'm playing Silksong right now. Like I love Silksong. I love like kind of like the very like handcrafted 2D animated kind of dark fantasy games. Is kind of like Ori and the Blind Forest. Like I love playing those games too.
Ooh, Ori's music is nice too. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I played. If anyone knows the Curse of Obra Dinn, that's like one of my favorite like puzzle.
It's like an indie game.
Yeah, it's an indie game. It's so good. Yeah.
Ooh.
But yeah, I tend to like I really love playing a lot of the offbeat narrative indie kind of games like that. So, but
Narrative is nice. I like narrative too. Yeah. All right, so we're going to start listening to the tracks. What will happen is I'll show Robert all the characters related to the trailers, and then he'll match the trailer music of which it belongs to after listening to the trailer music. We'll listen to the instrumental only, then Robert will share his thoughts, guess whose trailer that is, and then we'll watch the actual character trailer. In the interest of time, we won't go through all the character trailers because at this point it is very impossible to do that, considering we have like 100-ish characters.
Yeah.
We're going to go through some of them. If you're watching this, keep in mind that these trailers were selected based on their view count on Genshin Impact's official channel, and the tracks will be chosen at random order. If your favorite character's trailer isn't included this time, do not worry. There will be feature opportunities and we'll feature them for other upcoming guests. I'm trying to make sure that we have a good amount of music to listen to for all the guests and that it will not be too repetitive. Do you have questions, Robert?
No, I just hope if any of my HoYoFair clients are watching this, I hope you don't judge me for not knowing something. I try my best to learn all that I can, but this will be educational for me. I think kind of to learn more on about
Genshin. Then maybe hopefully after this you'll play.
I'm getting there. I'm slowly getting closer to playing it. It's gonna happen soon.
All right, so these are all the characters. I picked 2 characters from each nation, but we're going to go through like the character trailers at random. So feel free to kind of just like look at all the characters. I'm gonna put up the first track here. I'm not gonna tell you the title just in case.
That it does give away the game sometimes. I don't know. It's giving me Luigi's Mansion vibes for some reason. Like that synth.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that synth. Like whatever. And like I love the little
ghosts It kind of sounds
Yeah,
like a theremin, but it's
mostly.
not. It's like probably
Yeah.
inspired by the theremin, but it's not the theremin.
So it sounds that I don't know if I'm getting too far ahead. Like definitely sounds like some sort of spooky, spiritual, playful kind of world going on, and
Mm-hmm.
I love that the air. I love when people write so well for the air who. It's so nice to hear like the like, air who going on there.
Yeah,
It's
that.
I love me a good air.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
It's
that was
great.
fun. That was fun.
God, that
All right, so who do you think?
shit. Okay, all right. It's hard because like not knowing enough about I wish I knew more about the regions here. Like I'm familiar with Fontaine. Like I remember I had to listen to the Fontaine world music, so I'm familiar with kind of like the vibes of that one, so I can at least rule out Fontaine. And
Mm-hmm.
Natland seems
How much
more
did you hear with Fontaine?
a Fontaine. Not to, I just heard like the world track, the main hub track, I
The
think
main.
for
Oh,
it.
okay, okay. Yeah,
Da,
yeah,
da, da. Yeah, like it's like very waltzy and flighty. So
yeah, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's not in that world. Like I don't know why I keep getting drawn to Inazuma world for some reason because it just
Mm-hmm.
feels I don't know. It looks glowy and spiritually and ghostly, and I'm just going based on my gut vibes here.
Uh huh.
I'm gonna go with
I'll give
shoot.
you 3 tries.
Okay, Kadehara Kazuha.
Okay. Kaidara Kazuha. Nope.
Kadehara Kazuha. Nope. Okay. Am I allowed to ask if I'm in the? No, I might give the giveaway if I ask if I'm in the right region or not.
No, I
Raiden
mean, you
Shogun.
only have 2 options for each
Okay.
region.
Yeah.
Just think
Raiden
about the
Shogun.
instrumentation. Okay,
Let's
no.
see. Okay. Okay.
No.
Let's rule that out. Okay.
Just one more.
All right. So maybe I'm getting too far off with the ghostly fun.
You're on point with what you said, though. Like, what it
Okay.
sounds like.
Still. Okay.
Yes, yes. So, a lot of what you
Co-
said is very on point with the character. Like, it's playful, very ghostly, kind of, And just think of the instrumentation you were talking about earlier.
Okay. I'm gonna guess.
Well,
Okay. Columbina. Is it Columbina?
no,
Darn it.
no.
Okay. Okay. Darn it.
Should I
Okay.
say it now?
Yeah. Go for it. Yeah. Yeah.
It's Hutao.
Oh, okay. Wait, I actually don't know much about who. I've worked with her character before, but I actually don't know much about her actual powers. Oh, wait, she's
She's
Ghost.
like
That's
has
right. She
she
does
has that
Ghost.
thing that looks like a ghost,
That's
and
right.
it's like,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
You were so close though. Like that is very on point. Like everything you said after the track.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, you sure we're going the right way? Doubt there's any treasure in this creepy place.
This treasure map's bow ours. We just follow it all the way.
Hey, wait. Did you just hear something?
Man up. You're just imagining things.
There's the ghost.
Who are you?
Quick, do something!
Order of duality, impermanence of fate. I raise this butterfly to guide thee. Ah, yeah, so many droll people. Fatui, not even worth the tease. Guess I'll need to send you off myself. Zombie, you scared? Time to go! See you on the other side. What?
This is so nostalgic for me.
How old? Yeah. How old? She's one of the original first characters, right? Is how old is very
Oh
beginning,
my
right?
gosh, like I think early 2021.
Got it. Okay. There seems to be like some musical shorthand for like ghost music. I don't know why, but like when I hear like certain synths being used like that, I just immediately think ghost. I don't know why. Just like the
Yeah.
way like it's used in the vibrato, like how like moves around like that. I don't know, but yeah,
Maybe
that's
because you associate it with, you know how when people play scary games, like when you're a kid, it's like
Mhm,
when you make ghost sounds, you say
mhm.
like "woo," so you kind of associate with
Yeah,
it with the sounds like "woo," like so you
yeah,
emulate that with a synth. Like everyone has that sort of impression of a ghost sounding like that. Yeah.
yeah. It's musical
Yeah.
onomatopoeia. It's usually the
Exactly.
best way to go for that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
great. Well, I love that.
Next one.
Oh my god, that bass line is so good. Okay.
I know, right?
You know that feeling you get when you go to like every large city in every Pokemon game where like you're just going to
That's
all those
the one.
giant buildings and you're just walking through. I'm just getting it's like that fun. I don't know, that nostalgic, fun urban feeling. You're like, oh my god, everything is just so. I'm getting an urban feeling from it, like a big
Uh-huh.
city urban,
That
like
makes
I don't know,
sense.
like yeah, like either detective or some sort of
Detective. That's interesting.
I don't know. I don't
Uh-huh.
know if it's detective or like our cop feeling. I get private investigator, but that's just I don't know. I'm just latching onto that baseline. It's just
That's a pretty good impression. Yes. Yeah.
I think like the more I learned, I think like it's a good baseline is so underrated in music. It like it can be literally like once
Yes.
you have a good baseline, like the rest of the song falls into place, and you'd be amazed
Like
like just how much energy it brings once you kind of just break
exactly.
it up a bit. It's great.
Yeah. You can hear it a lot too with funk, how the bass kind of just like moves. And when you
Yeah,
have a really
yeah.
good bass, even if you repeat everything else, like the melody and the
Mm-hmm.
progression at the top, like the mids,
Mm-hmm.
everything in that composition, it will not sound too repetitive. As long as
Yep.
you have a
Yep.
really good bass. Yeah.
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 It's like 80% of the work, honestly. Well, not 80.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes
Well,
sometimes it can.
it carries the truck. It carries the truck. Yeah.
Yeah, especially this one. It's so good. Like I mean, all the elements are great, but like it's
Yeah.
yeah, it's great. And Man, I wish I knew more about the. I feel if I knew more about the regions, I would like lock into this immediately. If I knew. But okay, so I'm guessing now, right? Which character it is?
Do you think it's a male or a female character?
I'm feeling male character, some sort of
Okay.
dude with the cool vibes, and some maybe who sails around. Has got a like some more of a tech background. So which maybe just because like I kind of know about his moves. Like I'm just gonna guess Kanish. I can't read the name here. I think my Kanish. Yeah, is it Kanish?
No.
Okay. Shoot. Now I'm back to square one. Oh shoot. Okay.
2 more. You're kind of close, I guess.
Okay, so it's someone who flies around is cool in technology. Okay. Taneri?
Nope,
Actually,
you're getting
I'm
cold.
not sure what his deal is. I'm getting colder. Okay, I'm getting colder. Okay.
Warmer.
A warmer?
Wait, warmer is closer, right?
Warmer is closer, yeah.
Yeah.
Am I getting warmer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't think it's Zhongli. That doesn't strike me as Alhatam? How do you pronounce that? Alhatam?
Yes!
Alhatam.
You got it
Is
right!
it Alhatam?
Yes!
Yay, okay.
Nice. Alright, I'll show you his trailer.
Where were we? Ah, yes. Alhaitham told you he's a feeble scholar, did he?
That he's here, though.
Well, that's a bold-faced lie.
Told you.
So his false modesty was just a facade to hide his
All of
true
these are
abilities?
playable characters.
Absolutely. He doesn't want others knowing his true strength.
Well, how strong is he? Stronger than you?
Of course not.
You know, I actually ran into him last week while I was in the desert looking for creative inspiration. If he was going out there to study ancient runes anyway, why didn't he travel with me? We could have split the cost. Frankly, however strong he is or isn't, you just don't want to mess with him.
I thought you'd have learned to think before you speak by now.
We didn't say anything bad. All positive, actually.
Surely you didn't drag me out just to play cards. We didn't get that far yet. We were just debating how good you'd be in a fight.
You keep your cards close to your chest.
Not at all. So you don't fight much?
Yeah, right, with his temper.
I don't need to fight. I only need to think. Everything is connected. All I have to do is find the weakest link, deal with the causal factors, and everything else tends to resolve itself.
The process of elimination.
Essentially, more time on contemplation, less time on execution. Simple, isn't it?
Not really.
Ugh, I knew we shouldn't have brought this up with you.
I thought my answer was quite engrossing. Boss, this is good wine. I'll have the same, please.
So is it the concept of his character, Alhaitham's character, like he kind of envisions different scenarios in his I guess mind space?
Alhaitham is a scholar. I like when you said
Okay.
earlier that like it's giving like cool guy vibes and kind of like detective kind of
Yeah,
investigator kind of thing. So it's like, yeah, someone who's smart and he's from the nation of wisdom. So
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah, spiritually, I guess I was close enough. Like I was totally off on the job that he did, but at least I think
Oh no,
something
you
about
of course. I think it's really difficult for you to like actually know the specific job, but
but
it's
that's
still within
interesting.
that
Like,
realm of like being kind of like smart, analytical,
yeah,
logical kind of thing, and it's like cool guy vibe. You were pretty spot on with that one.
yeah, I love the use of like the baseline to kind of be like the mindset for like, oh, I'm a cool guy that likes
Yeah,
to think ahead. You know,
yeah,
that's what the baseline is. And usually, I
yeah.
always think of
Like he's
baselines
ruminating on
more.
that idea.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
it really works great with that. Yeah, that's fun. Oh, oh, that's a nice swerve. And
All
the
right.
hardest thing I think to write is like writing good guitar music that's like playable and interesting and like feels satisfying. Like I'm at least for me, it's so hard. I don't know why it's so challenging for my brain to go around that. Even though I play violin, it's I don't know, just like being able to work around those intervals. Like it's something I'm just trying to learn. So every time I hear just amazing, well composed guitar music like that, that's just so fun and so playful and it's just it's such a pleasure to hear. And it immediately makes me think
Yeah.
desert vibes. Always when I hear guitar music in games, I always, especially that kind of like Spanish feeling to it, I always think kind of dusty desert
Yeah.
vibes, I
I
think.
think for the guitar though, like I think it's very normal for you to really just work on the guitar part with an actual guitarist because it's so
Yeah.
difficult to emulate it with a computer.
Hmm.
So it's totally understandable if that's something that's like, oh, you know, I also feel the same way. Especially with those techniques because this one has some like Spanish kind of
Yeah, the flamenco kind of like
techniques and
rhythms.
yeah,
Yeah.
like the guitar
Yeah.
techniques. I don't think we have like a decent sample library for like the guitar sounds.
Oh man, I wouldn't even
So
try. I could not. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Impossible.
The techniques are really they sound so nice though. I always enjoy like listening to like
Hmm.
really clean guitar playing because it's so like
Yeah.
there's like a lot going on and it's so colorful, you know. It's really good.
I just love me a good guitar and
Mhm.
in any kind
Mhm.
of game score. I'm trying to like to focus on like color scheme, but sometimes like when I think desert and I just think like yellow brownish colors and I
Tend to
guess
assume and
yeah,
there's
tend to assume,
not much
yeah.
here.
I don't want to assume a character's desertness, so I'm just trying to I don't think it's Netlin not cry. I'm gonna guess Zhongli. Is that correct?
Nope.
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 Okay. Well now I'm gonna guess female now. I'm gonna guess Klee.
Nope.
Okay. Is that getting colder? Shoot. Okay.
Warmer.
Warmer. Okay. Okay. Kadahara Kazuha?
No. Ah,
Based on
no,
like kind of
no.
the flowy of okay, darn it. I was just kind of going with her. The flow of her clothes kind of feels guitarish, but okay. Who is it?
It's Eula. It's
Which
the
one
one
was
at the
Eula?
upper left.
Oh, okay. Oh wow,
Yeah.
that was on my radar at all.
Yeah.
What was that? The Spindrift Knight. Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah. Might make more sense when you watch this.
Dance of Sacrifice, Act 3. Flickering Candlelight.
I remember earlier you said flamenco.
This was once part of a ceremony for aristocrats to show off their stature. Now it's just a private pastime. Vengeance will be mine! As a descendant of a fallen ancestry, I alone must break free from the chains of revenge. Shudder! Rack and ruin! Are you here to spy on me?
No. I was just worried you might be in trouble.
Not yet. It
That's
takes
why the
two
music
to tango,
stopped earlier.
shall we?
Huh?
I love that. I love that ending. Yes, so blindingly so obvious now. Like after seeing the trailer, like it makes so much sense. Like for her character, but I guess so. The flamenco dancing is that. Again, if I ask too much about the region and like why they do the flamenco dancing, I wonder if that would give away too much about the region. But I think I already guessed all the characters in that region yet, or no, not yet. Not yet.
No,
So
not yet. No,
maybe
not
tell
yet.
me,
No.
maybe tell me in case I know the other character in that region. Then maybe I'll ask more about that. 'Cause I'm just curious, like how the flamenco dancing, besides just kind of like a ritual, like how it ties into the overall culture of that region and why.
Honestly,
'Cause, like,
I don't know why they use that there. Because it's not based on Spanish or Latin America, so
See, that's like I was trying to. Usually, when I hear that kind of like flamenco guitar, like I try to base it off like cultural clues or like what they're wearing, how they
Mhm.
look. But like I can get that from the trailer. Besides the fact that she dances flamenco music,
that
to
makes
as a part of
sense.
the
It's
extension.
totally valid. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's totally valid.
It's cool though. I mean, it's great. It's
It's pretty hard actually. This track, it was pretty hard. Like if I don't know if I'd be able to guess too.
flamenco music and video game music is just it's like the cheat code to just making me like a track. Honestly, just any kind of Spanish guitar you use, I'm on your side. I'm on board. I will listen hours and hours and hours. It's because it's I don't know. It's just so
Really
much
good.
fun. Yeah. Oh, that's so sick. That's
Yeah, it's
oh
one of my
God,
favorite tracks.
Yeah,
The transitions are so good.
God. I mean, obviously, as a violin player, I'm always a little biased when they bust it out like that and just make it so much fun. And then blending it with EDM. Is that something I want to explore more? It's just like EDM music and classical music really does go together like better than people think. Like it's such a nice combination.
This is an
It's-
example.
Yeah, it's like one of like the best examples I've heard right here. It's like the way they play it off and the way they kind of like manipulated the violin sounds where I can hear as well, and the way it just bounced and the way it's so tricky to mix it too sometimes. Like being able to blend kind of like percussion and like having it be in its own space, but like still keeping like it distant from the orchestra, but having it mingle like that and interact is like it's so much harder than people think, just because it's like the way they record the EDM percussion is so inherently different to mix than trying to make. And then you have to like decide like, do you want to make the orchestral elements more upfront, like, and how do you might lose that element of
you have to sidechain the kicks.
Yeah, it's such a hard thing to do, and I don't know. They
There's
always
like some hip hop there too, like the hip hop beats, like the snares. The hi hats.
Yeah,
very cool.
I love doing.
What vibe is it giving for you? Like, what kind of person?
Someone who's moving through high society, who's a little like who knows like how to like be fancy and go to the ballrooms and play the high games, but also is kind of a
demure character, basically.
Demure and badass.
Cultured.
At the same time. Yeah.
Yes.
Cultured, but kind of like obviously knows how to get around in a fight too. So yeah, it feels. I mean, I think it's just like I think that's the thing with elegant violin like that. The way it's every time I hear something like that, it always feels very. Yeah, like high class,
elegant,
high class.
Yeah, high class, cultured, elegant. Yeah.
I just like every time I hear any music from like any like the Genshin scores, it's like they're all playing like chess and we're here playing checkers trying to catch up with everyone there because they just know how to write. They know how to do it with confidence. Like these kind of tracks, it's being able to just like go forward and just do something that's just so punchy and fun. And man,
I admire the engineers too, the mixers and the engineers. Not easy to make something like this, especially for live production.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So we're done with Eula, Hu Tao, Al-Haytham. I think you got 3.
That's 3, right?
Right? Yeah.
I'm gonna guess. What is that? Farina. I'm gonna guess Farina.
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna guess Arlen. What is that?
Arlecchino.
Arlecchino.
Nope.
Oh man. Okay.
One last. You gotta think carefully for the last one.
Shoot. Okay. Let me. Who else seems kind of like high class? I'm gonna guess Flynn's for my last one, just based on his general vibe. He looks. Is it? Yes.
You got it right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes.
He seems pretty high class, but badass at the same time.
Yes, he is. Yes.
The souls that wander these frozen wilds shall at last be set free by the light of the blue flame. Cowards, you court death. To ashes and dust. Those warriors called me here for a singular purpose, to eradicate the Wild Hunt.
close. I almost fell. Did somebody help me?
His powers sync up so well with that music. That
Yeah.
that really makes a lot of sense now. Is it like what's it like lightning? Like what's his deal?
He's a light keeper. And
Ah,
he
okay.
in like the area that he is in, there's like a cemetery, as you can see like in the trailer, like here.
Ah, okay, okay.
See, there's like a cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like you were right about just like the elegance and like the
Mm-hmm.
badass. Like he can fight, yes. He's like kind of enigmatic. I was gonna ask you, do you think that it has some kind of like Tim Burton vibes?
It does, yeah. I think kind of like that kind of dark gothic, fantastical,
Yeah.
like the very I think just the architecture of it, the colors of it, it does feel very Tim Burton-y.
Because like Tim Burton's kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's like kind of dark, fantastical, or sort of
Mm-hmm.
whimsical
Mm-hmm.
vibe. And
Yeah.
I think that's what they're trying to kind of emulate here. Also, if you noticed in the trailer, there were like some kind of like choir swells. Ah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
kind of like representing like the ghosts in the
Yeah.
graveyard.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. And the way the animation just like changes all the time is like really cool.
I love mixed media and animation. When they incorporate 2D animation on top of 3D
With
stuff.
like
it's-
3D.
Yeah. Adds so much kinetic energy to it. And it I don't know, like the more fluid it makes it look, the better. There's so much stuff like on the
Oh, I
on the
bet.
animation
I bet.
pipeline. Like usually when I start working on those things, like I'm just working with kind of like the storyboards or like the blocky animation characters or like and I have to imagine things and then they
The sketches.
yeah, the sketches
sketches,
and
yeah.
like the T-posed CG characters, like they're just like moving like that, and then they're just like they're expressionless, and then like later, and then it becomes magically just becomes like a movie, and then, I don't know how they do it, but they're all wizards. Like anyone that does any kind of animation and like
It's a lot
anything,
of work too.
it is.
Nice. Man,
That's
I've heard this a
cool.
bunch of times already, but it's like every time it's like still so good. Oh,
Is that shamisen? Is that shamisen I'm hearing in that, or is that
yeah,
string
there's
instrument?
some. There's some.
Okay. Is this like are you gonna play? Are you gonna recreate this track? Is this why you got the shamisen because of this track here?
No.
That's gotta be. Okay.
No, I am learning one of the tracks though that is kind of inspired by Japan. I'm not gonna say which nation, but
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And yeah, this feels like one of the most explicitly like Japanese inspired tracks I've heard so far, and
Mhm.
I'm sure if I know the regions, yeah, I would probably hone in immediately on that. That kind of authentic writing again is really hard to do, honestly. As someone
Yeah.
who
It's
dab-
offbeat too. Like there's no like steady beat. Yeah.
Mhm,
It's some kind
yeah,
of feels a little improvised and stuff.
like the do 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 do. Yeah, yeah, great track. Super super Japanese, and I love the hip hop elements that are weaved into it too. It's always so cool.
Speaking of hip hop elements, I've listened to this track like a bunch of times, but you know,
Yeah,
sometimes you hear certain details when you have headphones. And
yeah,
maybe
yeah.
this is also because I didn't hear it with headphones for the most part when I was watching the
Mhm.
trailers. But there was a part that was like kind of interesting. You can hear those like common hip hop vocal effects. And I didn't notice this
Oh,
before. Yeah, there was some here. Let me play that real quick.
let me hear that.
Hold on. Yeah, this part, listen
Oh,
very
I hear it.
carefully. You
Yeah.
hear the vocals. And there's kind of like turntable
Yeah, I'm
effects
hearing a bit
like
like the
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm
That
usually like focused on the Japanese instruments. Now I'm feeling like, "Oh, wait. I didn't hear this before." Cuz it's like subtle in the background. You really have to listen to it.
I love hearing that kind of stuff. It's great.
Yeah. It's really cool. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. What kind of I guess what kind of character are you thinking for this kind of track? What's the
It feels
impression that it's giving you?
it feels super like I mean with the Japanese elements, right? It feels like there's a more feudal Japan like village kind of countryside feeling to it where
Mhm.
it's less based like technology and more on time period appropriate kind of clothing
Like
and weapons, I
very
guess.
traditional
Yeah, traditional
kind of.
Japanese kind of feeling to it, right? I don't think we got anyone from Inazuma yet, or Sumeru. Wait, did we? I'll hate them from Sumeru.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
got
think
I'll
it's
hate them earlier. Yeah.
doesn't feel like Fontaine to me.
Mhm. It's kind of funny you're like really fixated on Fontaine.
It was like I'm just nostalgic because like the first Hoyo Fair like films I ever worked on were set in Fontaine, so it's kind of like one of the
Okay.
first regions I really like kind of did
That
some
makes
research
sense.
on, but
Yeah.
it's just like I'm trying to cling desperately to any knowledge I have of anything Genshin right now to help me survive this. Let me see. I feel okay. I'm gonna guess Tineri.
Nope. Two
Okay,
more. Two more guesses.
two more. Okay. Kinish.
No.
Wait, no. Here's a whip. That doesn't feel. The music does not feel.
Yeah, yeah.
Zhongli.
Zhongli,
Just based on
no.
his general vibes and the artwork in the background. No. Okay. All right. That was my last
No.
guess, right?
Yeah,
Darn
it's
it. Okay.
Kazuha. It's this
Wait.
dude. This one.
That feels
Yeah.
very feudal Japan. I imagine like based on that and his like I imagine the trailer would probably have something involving him slicing through like leaves or
Oh
dancing
yeah.
amongst the leaves with the sword.
There's some
Something
because you could see it in his
okay.
design too. Like he has some
Mm.
like maple leaves on there. Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Solitary cloud. Shadow in the setting sun. And the last line. Honestly, can't even finish my haiku without being interrupted. Wind Strider! You're really going to trust me, despite my being from Inazuma. My mind is like a wind on the waves. It can change in an instant.
Kid, I think I got you figured out.
Oh, In that case, you saw this coming.
What, you mean these amateurs? I was saving them for you.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
My last line stirs the drifter's heart.
You were definitely right about the sort of that old vibe because of this part. Like you see, like there's this kind of sort of retro, vintage feel to it, kind of because of it's black and white. So
yeah, I love watching samurai films, and this is it's so samurai.
He's a samurai,
yep. Right now with like everything, the way that it's great, and
he's a samurai, so
yep, yeah.
That's like I think samurai.
It's really like cool, kind of. I think like now that I go back and think about all the tracks that you've played me so far, like knowing like each one has like a very defining trait to them that it's so clear, kind of like how it represents the character, and not just like I guess how they are emotionally, but also like their powers and like kinetically what they do and how they move about this world and the world itself too. Like it's just good music writing right there and good world building. Yes. I think it's cool.
Yeah. Right.
Man, I always love like every time I hear a new track, I was like, wow, electronics can do that, or like they can mix that way, or like you can actually get a certain combination out of them. And it's this one's definitely like heavier on the like synth side, and it's great. Although like I always find if I ever try to like latch onto this synth as like a defining aspect of like what the character is, sometimes I get it wrong, or I get thrown off on the time period because like it's so, they blend the time periods so much, or they collide it to a point where like I always get misled sometimes. I'm trying not to latch
That's totally valid. That's totally valid. Yeah. I think being able to have that certain taste for synths is a different skill entirely too. If you know like what's outdated or like which synths to use to emulate certain sounds, it's like it's a different skill, definitely. Yeah. I think people underestimate how difficult it is to work with synths because when you have like the traditional instruments of the orchestra instruments, you're not going to be thinking of the timbre. You just pick, you know. But with synths, you have so many buttons, endless ways to do anything you can think of, and each synth has a different function. There's so many different types of synths, and then you have to be the one to craft that synth, and on top of that you also have to craft the way the sound moves with the music. You know, so do you think this might be like a girl or a guy?
I'm feeling girl. It feels kind of flighty, mischievous. I think just based on the characters, I already kind of guess who it is. Honestly, when I first started hearing the track, but it
Oh,
feels
really?
floaty. I think
Floaty, kind of.
yeah,
You
floaty.
said
It feels
floaty
like
and
this feels.
mischievous. You
I'm gonna
said,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna guess Klee right now. Is that?
Oh, wait. Let me show you the. Let me show you the.
Oh yeah, show yeah.
Okay. So let's go off from your guess, floaty and mischievous.
And like
You said Klee? No.
yeah. Oh damn it! Back to square one. I was like so sure. I was like 100% like
But
it's.
that's
Yeah.
a really good. That's a great guess. Like floaty and mischievous. I
Okay.
think you should
Yeah.
really look at the characters and what they look like, based on what you said.
Okay. I'm gonna say Sitali next. Sitlali?
Sitlali. Yes.
Sitlali.
Yes.
Is Sitlali?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Does
All
she
right.
look floaty to you?
Yeah, she
I
looks
was
floaty. Yeah,
hoping
she's
you
like. What is she?
I
Is
was
she holding like
hoping
a
you would.
dolphin or a bird? What's that in her hands? Is that a parrot
It's a
or like a?
plushie.
Oh, plushie. Okay.
Yes. Sitlali is a shaman from Natlan.
Okay.
And she has those sort of like plushy looking characters. You'll see what they do in the trailer.
Okay.
You're pretty well hidden. But I'm coming to find you!
You suck at this.
I take it you're looking for a fight? Zilaling eats Papa! Get him! Hooligans! I told you we should have concentrated easily! Morons! Thought you could take me on? You'll know for next time. Ow! My back.
Oh my god, that's great. It's very plushy like. Like the music feels very. Oh, like you're out in a night market or something. Like if like you're just out having like fun or control. Like
Good
is there
day.
a good day?
This.
It's just like good vibes. Yeah,
Yeah.
just good positive vibes.
Yeah. I do
Um,
like that you said that she's floaty because one of her like skills is like she floats up.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were doing something mischievous at this part too. The trailer.
Is she kind of like the kind of person that has her heads up in the clouds kind of thing, like happy-go-lucky? Like I'm curious what her personality is like. I got a little glimpse of it in this trailer. I'm kind of. Or she,
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Mhm.
She is branded as someone who is weird, and
Okay.
she lives away from her tribe. She's like
Got
living
it.
literally, physically outside her tribe.
Yeah, now that gives me like that. It's interesting now, like think about the music too, because the music is kind of it's so cute and upbeat. It's also hard to like define it as like this or that, right? It's just kind of existing in its own kind of little spiritual headspace.
Yeah, it's
in
very
the way the sound.
spiritual. Yeah,
Yeah, and
yeah.
it's sort of like you can't like place it in a box of like this or that. It feels like
Mm-hmm.
removed from the conventional world of the other tracks, right? So it just
Yeah,
it again it makes narrative sense. It fits her character really well, I think.
yeah. And you know how usually gamelan is very much linked to like spiritual stuff.
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
the one that I wanted to point here at the very start is that the synths are emulating gamelan.
Ah,
Did you
okay.
notice that? Like, It's kind of like emulating some gamelan instruments, but it's
Oh
synths,
yeah.
kind of like there's a lot of synths here, and then you hear those like kind of there was a thing in the background, it's like a kind
I
of
hear like the little rattles, like the
yeah, the
shakers or something.
rattle, yeah, kind of like
Yeah.
a shaker, but it's not a shaker, like because that kind of makes it a little bit more spiritual because
Yeah.
she's a shaman.
Yeah. It sounds like, like when you have like those like seed pod instruments, you shake it like kind of like
Yeah.
the like natural shake, I guess. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I see
Yeah.
that. Yeah. That's like what shamans would have. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
shamans would
ev-
have that. Yeah, like like they have all
everything
those
is
rituals.
intentional. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That's why I like Genshin. I didn't expect it when I started playing the game. I was like, oh, it's probably gonna be generic music and all of this. I heard it, and I was like, wow, my jaws dropped.
It's a masterclass in world building, I think. Yeah, world building and just character, just summing up characters so well. Yeah, it's so specific, and it's nothing is by accident. Nothing's a wasted
Yeah,
note. It's great.
and even though it's like game music, it's
Mhm.
very cinematic. It's very like film music too, which I love
Mhm.
because I started
Yeah.
with film music, and it's like so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love like being able to work on game music that kind of combines the two or like feels
yeah, it's like in the middle,
like
kind of. Yeah,
mhm. Mhm.
yeah, yeah. All right.
Nice. Okay, that piano.
Speaking of synths,
This character's got to have some sort of tragic back history. I think just listening to that piano, the way like it harmonically moves, like I'd be so surprised if that doesn't tie into like whatever screwed up thing in the past or something in their family history. Something
it's
is
very accurate.
Okay.
Just saying, yes.
And then there's like I don't know like how many characters like overlap with their powers in this way, but it also feels very much like the character deals with undead spirits or spirit like ghosts or something. Like Maybe I'm just being led,
Yes.
like just assuming that goes of like the chanting and like again the Tim Burton darkness. And I don't know if
Pretty
they're
dark, yes.
Yeah.
Which one do you think it is?
Okay, based on what we were talking about, yeah, dark, mysterious, probably deals with spirits. And based on
Or
the
a
ones
very
I read,
tragic background, you said too earlier.
yeah. And let's see, we already eliminated Yola. Wait a minute. Okay, based on process elimination, I'm gonna go with Columbina, just based on her vibes. She's got angel wings. She looks like she's some sort of fallen angel kind
No,
of.
it's not her.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like did everybody guess Arlecchino? We didn't.
Yes.
We didn't pick it yet.
She's called the father.
Oh really? Okay.
I'm not gonna like tell you like the whole lore and stuff, but she's basically like the head of this thing called the House of the Hearth. It's basically an orphanage.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of these kids call Arlecchino father.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see where the tragic backstory might play into, just based on that.
The reason why there's like children singing in the track is because Arlecchino is part of, he's running an orphanage basically.
Got it.
Yeah.
Legend has it that long ago, the long nights were the den of dangers untold. The children would huddle at home and light the hearth, awaiting the adults' return.
A spark cannot shatter all shadows until it sets all ablaze. Or else, to the other end of light, lie still bleak shades.
The children love to play by the fireplace. So let us continue to use the name House of the Hearth. Still, its flame is no longer needed, for you have the strength to defend yourselves.
I love the way the music, like just hearing the music again, just like go from the children's singing choir like straight back into the EDM elements. Like I
know it's like unexpected.
It's so hard. It's great. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know if like I understood like all of like the. Would you want to spoil what happened with the children? I don't know if I.
Do you want to be spoiled?
I'm just so curious. I'm just like I'm really intrigued on what happened with the kids.
I'll just say that nothing bad happened to these kids, by the way.
Okay.
But there is something tragic that happened in Arlecchino's personal life because she was once part of those orphans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she was an orphan herself. And something tragic happened between her and like another orphan that she was
So
close
she's
with.
would you say she's kind of haunted by her past of being an orphan? Is it kind of like something that like kind of plays into
In
her?
a way, I think that it kind of plays into her music here. You can hear that how it's so haunting.
Yep.
It's like a combination of the House of the Hearth with the children's choir, and then you have the EDM stuff, which highlights her prowess and very hard-hitting combat skills.
Everything's intentional. Everything
Yeah.
everything's so well, like not just musically, but just structure, like storytelling wise. It just like when you just explain it, and when like every time I watch a trailer, it's like everything always falls into place. I'm like, oh my god, it's so obvious.
You just have to watch it again and again.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's so many things happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was the most 8-bit-esque chiptune track I've heard so far. It's funny because a lot of the indie games I play, like they all like I feel like there's like a trend towards more retro art styles, more retro music, and like Celeste is like another example, like doing such a good job of bringing back that retro feel, and like this track is so good at it, but also again like the way it blends it with that hard hitting EDM elements too, and brings it all together. It's great. I think based on my familiarity with one of the characters, and like I think I have a pretty good idea.
I think it might be easy
it's
for
Kenichi.
you.
It's Kenichi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think this
I
is
figured.
easy. So you haven't seen
like,
his trailer, right?
No, but I'm familiar. Like
Okay.
the little sidekick guy. What's his name?
Yeah, how?
Yeah.
The small 8-bit. I think it's kind of a giveaway. Yes.
Yeah. The little 8-bit dude was like, I don't know exactly what his powers entails or like how they work together.
Just a little bit of a background on Kenichi.
Yeah.
What happened is that How was a dragon. Kenichi found How somewhere, and then pact was made. Once Kenichi dies, How takes over his body.
Oh,
so
okay.
With How, like it's more favorable for him when Kenichi dies. Yeah.
He seems like my general vibe of How, right? Like he seems like he's every man for himself, kind of self-serving kind of guy.
How is very ill-tempered.
Okay.
これでラストだ。依頼完了。アハウ。あいつらを呼んだのまたお前だな。
使えねえゴミばっかだぜ。たくお前はいつになったらやられんだ。この偉大なる勢力フラハはお前の体を奪う日が待ちきれねえぜ。
ならもっと値段の高いやつを呼ぶことだ。
This was during the VA strike, by the way. That's why it's in Japanese.
Okay, I was wondering.
I was gonna say I forgot to give you a heads up. I only realized when I heard him speak in Japanese. Okay, I'm like, oh.
No, I remember like reading a little bit about the whole VA strike, and like, yeah, that's a whole thing to get into. But yeah,
I love how they went through like the whole journey of different 8-bit styles.
I love that. Yeah, it like gives like the good old days of playing like the SNES games and mixed media and animation. Like people should do that more often. It's just such a joy. And yeah, I mean like the 8-bit music obviously fits the character and the vibes. And I didn't get too much of an impression of like his backstory in the trailer. I mean, because I also didn't understand what they were saying. But
he's a hunter.
He's a hunter. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like this next one you won't have a hard time to. Maybe.
Probably not. Yeah, Electro Swing. I love it. I love it when they do that. It's so good. Everything's so good.
It is very good. Yes.
I hear the accordions. I know where this is from. I can already guess, but I love that. I love that 180 switch in the middle when she starts like when everything drops out. It's just like the singing and like the
that one.
yeah.
Or wait, which yeah.
That in the middle, like it's
yeah.
Man, that's
The one with the singing.
Yeah. Trying to write big band stuff is like I dabble a little bit in that, but it's again that's a whole nother skill. Like I feel like in order to be like a Genshin composer, you need to know how to write in every genre ever. There's some amazing jazz writing happening, but I'm gonna guess. I need to make sure I can read it. Farina? Is it Farina?
Yes.
Okay. Of course.
Yes. Of course.
Of course.
When you heard the accordion, you're like, "Ah, this is fun."
France. Yeah, it's like that's my OG. The one I first learned about. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most spectacular show in the history of Fontaine. Please put your hands together for our national icon, Fontaine's biggest celebrity, one of the 7 archons of Tibet, the Regina of all waters, kindreds, peoples, and laws, Farina de Fontaine!
Vocal cords ready, blood sugar replenished. Let the show begin!
So she's kind of like an MC, kind of like a showman, like a.
So Fontaine, it's a nation of hydro water. I'm sure you probably already saw that online, like when you were researching.
Mhm.
But a big part of Farina is like opera,
Yeah.
and theater, all that.
Yep.
That's why.
Yeah. It's so it's so theater coded. I love it.
Yes.
Ooh, I love like the fast drum and bass elements. I kind of like come in like about yeah,
like that. Yeah.
yes, that's so good. I love that kind of stuff too. That matches so well with this track, and it's interesting because like there's definitely like similarities between this track and the earlier one you played me with the samurai the leaf. What's his leaf, the name of that guy?
Kazuha.
Yeah. So I'm curious
Yeah.
like if it's supposed to be in the same region or just spirit just happened to coincidentally
What
be.
vibe is it giving you? Like when you were listening to the track, what kind of person do you think this is?
Again, it feels very like samurai Japan, but in a more
It's because of the shakuhachi.
yeah. I think it's just like I'm just every time I hear Shakuhachi, it's like Japan, right? But it's like it feels a little
Mhm.
more cool and calm and collected. Not like windy, but more Street Fightery. I think just really based on process elimination, though. I'm guessing this is Raiden Shogun, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because like I'm just trying to think of what her fighting style would be, like how it differentiates from Kadahara Kazuha without
Mhm.
having seen her trailer. Because like I'm just trying to imagine how she would fight and how it differentiates from because it's not. I assume it's not wind. But yeah, that's the best of my guess on what I know. But like it's clear they're in the same region though, in Azuma, which I assume
Yeah.
is very traditional Japanese.
Yes, it
Okay.
is very Japanese. Yes.
Okay.
So Raiden Shogun
Yeah.
is very like strict, very upright, and very kind of stern. And I guess you can also hear that in her music. There's a lot of history behind her and Inazuma, and she is very traumatized. If I
Of
could say
course.
that way. With certain things that happened in the past.
Okay.
Yeah.
The differences between like her track and Kadahara Kazuha, because definitely it does not feel as poetic or
Free-flowing.
flight. Yeah, it feels a
Yeah.
lot more like I was trying to find the word. I think strict is the word for it. Like very
Mhm.
focused, strict, and the lightning I think imagery now kind of fits in now
Makes sense.
with the music.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the land of the Narukami, centuries pass without change. Deep in the heart of the city stands the lofty abode of the Raiden Shogun. She looks down upon her realm at mortal joys and woes, and sees a world mired in impermanence. By mighty lightning, she rules over the transients. Trivial yearning and petty passion, they vanish like a mist, but the Shogun pursues, unfettered and unperturbed, eternity.
Only through eternity are you closest to the heavenly principles. Lightning is eternal. The world is but shadow. Fantasy can only survive with an underlying reality. Reality is the stillness buried deep beneath the illusion. This is eternity. Torn to oblivion! Waking world, you seem woven from the stuff of dreams. All shall fade away.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's really good, huh?
Yeah, that syncs up so, like the drum and bass, like how it's so well edited to this trailer. It's so well animated. I get a much greater sense now of the strict god in this music. It's like very disciplinarian. I'm hearing the sitar, I'm hearing the bensuri, I'm hearing the tabla drums, I'm feeling that Indian elements in there. It's definitely there. I'm curious to learn what they represent, but I love again, these composers can just tackle any genre and any culture and just bring it all together.
Make it new.
yeah.
And fresh.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's like one of my favorites. I really love that one. That's great.
Oh, really? Yeah, I was actually going to ask you like which one would be like your top 3 memorable ones, but we'll get to that after this this one. So when you were listening to the track, is there like a certain impression that you got from the vibe? Like what kind of character they're going to be?
Emotionally, it feels very spiritual, free-flowing, not like above the earthly concerns, like very like down to earth, but very compassionate. Someone who goes with the flow. Someone who like
sort of has a soft personality, or
soft personality, soft. Spiritually, it kind of seems to like it reminds me of like kind of how Kazuha's kind of like wind.
Kind of like
powers.
the same temperament.
Same temperament. I'm gonna go my first choice for. Is it Tainari?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think because I don't know if that gourd on his back is specifically Indian or not, but this general clothing and I think his powers look. Oh, is he a biologist? You said biologist? Ah, okay.
Yes, he's into plants.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The sweetwater mushroom has a brown conical cap and a white body. Consuming it may induce delirium.
Oh, beautiful mushroom maiden!
Sweetwater mushrooms proliferate very rapidly during the rainy season. Much like these fungi here. On second thought, perhaps these are multiplying a little too fast. One with the forest. Fungi aren't typically this aggressive. I wonder what's causing it. Could it be a new genetic mutation? Or maybe it's the rain agitating them. Looks like I'll have to put my research on hold. Let's nip that in the bud. So that was a hallucination. Has a slightly bitter taste and a distinctive scent. Toxin is mild, but alters the perception of one's surroundings. All right. I'll add that to the next edition of A Field Guide to Rainforest Life.
I love this guy.
It's kind of like Kazuha too. You said earlier. They have the same like kind of temperament or personality. Yeah. You like this guy?
Yeah, I like anyone who like solves problems with science like that. It's just like a
science
brain. Yeah, I don't know
like
why.
The
nerdy science boys. Yeah, nerdy science people. I don't know. They're like my favorite in any medium, like movies, games, whatever, like anime.
And you
anything.
said you like the music too.
Yeah. Just speaks to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love nature too, so I think everything about it just on a personal level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's great.
Going through everything that we listened to today.
Yeah.
What are your favorite tracks? Like I guess
you pick the top 3, right?
3, yes.
All right, 3. Tainari, number 3.
Mm-hmm.
On a personal level, I just again like anything that
because you also like the character.
Yeah, I like the character a lot. I love like the just the positive, powerful vibes of like plants and the way like speaks to the music. Number 2, Farina is number 2 because I love electro swing.
Favorite.
Anything with like big band. I love big band. I love electro swing. I love anything just like groovy like that. I love the French backdrop to it. I love how it swings wildly, but like it kind of goes to all the jazz genres, but kind of like keeps it all together. Flynn's is my number 1, I think. I'm just biased towards
but this is based on the music.
Yeah, based on the music. Yeah, based on the music.
Okay.
Yeah, just I mean like I'm primarily a string player in terms of like my first love and anything like I might be biased about it.
Yeah, or both violinists. Yeah.
It's the one I think it's the track that kind of surprised me the most out of all these I listened to.
Okay. That makes
like the
sense.
one that completely subverted my expectations of where like music can go and like how it can blend together. And even though I wouldn't consider myself like the biggest EDM listener, but this one really makes me want to listen to more EDM. Honestly. And it makes me want to make more EDM music. It's like it gives me like actually an idea like, oh, this is like how I would try to tackle it early, like how spiritually like it would appeal to me and how I would use EDM music and how I would blend it. Flynn's track is the one that appeals to me most on just like a originality, creativity level. Farina's is like the most fun to listen to, and Tainari is the one that is most my personality. If I were to pick.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah.
Robert's more of like the positive guy.
Yeah, I think out of all these people, I think Tainari is like me. I think that's my boy.
Yeah, I would agree. Yes, I strongly agree. I'm curious, based on just design, not music, who would be your top 3? Because you didn't hear all the tracks earlier.
That's true.
So for the music, because we're out of time, but so right now I'm gonna ask you about the design. Like just looking at the design, who do you think you will pull for? Like you will want to get when you play
That's a tough question.
When
like,
you play Genshin.
Yeah. They're all great. I think it's like from a gameplay perspective, like Knight would be like my number 1 pull. Because it's just like he appeals to me as a gamer. His like play style, like I don't know exactly what his moves are, but his play style seems geared to like my level. Yeah, fun retro chaos is like what I actually like a lot. So I think he would be number 1 pull. Oh shoot, let me think. Number 2, I think Tainari. I again, I'm trying not to be biased by how much it appeals to me, but just the design in general, just like this is ears,
pretty cool,
the plants and everything. Yeah, I
think that
just,
ears are cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Number 3.
Oh wait, so the first one is Knight, right? Second is Tainari.
Knight. Number 3.
So
I
we're
think
going first to third.
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah, first or third. For this
Okay,
one. And Kadahara Kazuha, number 3. I
Third
think
one,
just
yeah.
I love the vibe of his robe. I love the leaves, kind of like what he does with them.
I really like Kazuha as well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining me. This was so much fun.
Yeah, this is great. Yeah, I had fun. Just like again, learning a lot. I just love listening to music. I should do it more often. Sometimes I don't do enough, like just sitting down and listening to tracks, because that's the best inspiration. Is just listening to music.
Because most of the time you're listening to your music.
And I'm sick of it.
It's kind of sad though. Like you're working in front of the computer. It's like most people are working from home. They're listening to music while working, while we're listening to our music, and it's like you're listening to the same track again and again the whole day.
Yeah. And sometimes you don't want to listen to music after you listen to your own music. You just want to shut things down. But it's good. I think it's good to make time for that.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Bye.